Hi, I'm Jerjes el Grande from Cornetto's Sátiro, and I'm here to show you how to make your first steps in playing the cornetto. Let's go. First step, take a cornetto. Oh, baby, here it is. This is a 466 Hz A cornet. Okay, and now forget the finger holes. This is the first tip. Forget the finger holes. Only take your instrument by the hand and put it into your mouth. Second, choose the place into your mouth to play it. Some people wants to play in the center. Some people plays slightly to the right. Some people plays very to the right. Some people plays, I don't understand how can be possible, but it's possible. Some people plays here. Incredible. Also, not only in this side of the mouth, but in this other side. You must know that we have a lot of evidences that cornetto players, historical cornetto players, had a lot of different mouth positions to play the cornet, and they are all good. You must find your own good position. So I'll start with the center. I take the cornet, I put it into my lips, exactly in the half of the circumference of the mouthpiece. I never use more lip up or down. I center the mouth. So can obviously can be longer, but no so much. Well, what if when you take your cornet, why it happens that it sounds something like this? Well, I'll tell you why. It's because the lips are so separate and there's a lot of flesh into the mouthpiece. So, in order to avoid this, the first step in order to play well with this tiny and very little mouthpiece is to put your lips like this. These are the teeth. These are your lips. Put it over your teeth, okay? And then we have here a round stick of wood, a little round stick of wood. Okay, do this. And you get the sensation of this stick of wood between your lips. You must think in put your air out of your mouth by a hole which is about this diameter. Even if you are not thinking at all in vibrating your lips or not, you only must think in exhale your air for a hole which is this diameter. So this sensation, when you put your stick in your lips, helps to get a conscience about which separation is good. And don't think about vibrate your lips like if you are playing a trumpet or something like that. Forget that. Think in exhale your air by a very tiny hole between your lips. And then in the very first moment you get the simplest and tiniest kind of vibration, focus on that and try to enhance that in order to get a full sound. I explain. When you have this control, you have the A note. Then you can think about fingering other notes, but you first must take the A, which is the central note in the cornetto, the A with all holes open. So this is the very first tip you must follow in order to play well. Think about take your air out of your mouth by a tiny hole in the interspace between your lips with approximately this diameter. Feel the sensation of the air going out by a very tiny hole here, and don't think into vibrate your lips, but use the vibration that will maybe for statistical reasons will occur when you try this a couple of times. Don't think about vibrate your lips, because in the cornet the lips are not fully vibrating like in a trumpet, a trombone, or something like that. In the cornet it's only the covering skin over the lips which is vibrating and not all the muscle. So when you use your muscles in your lips for take some control over the notes, that control it's modulated by the freedom of this skin to vibrate. You understand? It's something like when you sing into falsetto voice. When you sing like that, you are playing the cornetto with your throat. You know? Because when you do the falsetto, you are not using all the muscles into your vocal strings. You are only using the mucous, la mucosa, over the vocal strings, which is something like a very viscous and flexible and wet skin over the vocal strings. Cornetto lips are the same. So you must think about put air through the lips instead of think about vibrate the lips. The last thing I want to tell you in this short video is I'm not a friend of the idea of taking your mouthpiece out of the instrument and try to practice with your mouthpiece out. This can be very useful when you have a knowledge and you want to try different combinations of articulations, or even when you are traveling to somewhere and you can't bring your cornet with you at all and you must practice and you don't want to lose your practice, you take your mouthpiece with you. But I'm not very friendly of practice without the instrument, because the mouthpiece and the instrument they are a single system. Even your lips, the mouthpiece and the instrument are a unique system, and the instrument is a prolongation, se dice así, prolongation, your throat, your lips, the mouthpiece, the instrument are all one. A very complex and wonderful system. So I guess this helps for you in order to play well. Helps for you, no, helps you. Helps you, and ya está, ya está. Thank you very much, and I hope we will see you again in other videos. in order to giving you some tips to playing the cornet. Cornetto. Have a nice day.